Alright, hi everyone, my name is Joey V. Welcome back to a Geek Watch Gaming Morning, and this is once again Myth the Fallen Lords. We're gonna jump right in, and there's a lot to talk about. I'm gonna jump right in, and I'm also gonna replay this intro, because yesterday we had no game audio, I should say. So, here you go.
Sunday, May 23rd, near Mirgard. I think Soulblighter lost his nerve when the Tain shattered. To him, only a few seconds passed between the invocation of the thing and its sudden destruction, while it took us 2 days to escape the caves inside it. Anyway, he didn't stick around to figure out what went wrong. Messengers reached us today saying that Maildun had lost Bagrada, and that the Deceiver crossed the mountains at the Stair of Grief. Worst of all, what's left of the Nine had it out with the head, which had apparently been double-crossing them ever since they pulled it out of the ground last summer. Something like a civil war erupted back west too, as thousands of our own men unexpectedly rose to defend the head. 2 of the 9 were killed, which makes them something like the 3 now, if you also subtract Mergen and Kuroy, who did not escape the destruction of the Tain, and the others who have died this year. The only good news is that Ulrich is still alive and will join us tomorrow. This far east, the dwarfs with us are closer to their occupied homelands than any of their race has been in 50 years. Not expecting to return, many of them have decided to give up their lives rather than abandon their country once again to the Goals who have overrun it. What follows is their story.
I wish Balin would hurry up.
Alright. So yeah, yesterday, unexplicably, I did some audio tweaking. Now let me switch. Let me alt tab just to make sure. But yeah, some weird crap happened. It wasn't like that big of a deal. I was just playing around with some of the options, and it okay, you're invisible. The enemy can't see you. Can hear you. Sneak past. Show off at the gate and throw your signal grenade. Special grenade. Come on, and kill all the goals you can find. I forget how I usually end up doing this. I usually think I end up like.
Make up your mind.
I usually end up just killing everything that's here and calling it a day. So yeah, like I was just messing around with some audio stuff yesterday, and by accident, by the time I had fixed it, I had XSplit open, so XSplit freaked out, and I should have double checked that before I started. But speaking of streams that have no audio, Twitch changed their process yesterday.
Move there.
So for anyone that doesn't know, I mean, this is going up on, oh geez, what day is it? It is currently Thursday, August 7th. So on August 6th, Twitch released 2 big news stories. One, not that very big of a deal.
Yes, sir.
And the second, a very big deal. So they changed their terms of service. Well, not really the terms of service, just an overview of their features. So the first thing that they announced was, hey, videos on demand. We're saving a lot of videos. Normally people would just go on a video and hit save forever. And, we're saving, just the amount of data that they were saving, the amount of video data that they were saving was just unfathomable. Like, it's just like way too much. Trying to sneak on in there. And so they said, hey, when you have a past broadcast, you have 14 days to download it, to upload it to YouTube, to highlight it, to do something with it. But after that, it's gone. And anyone that has past broadcasts up there now, you better do something with it because starting now you have 2 weeks, and then we're gonna start deleting old broadcasts. No, this probably seems like a big deal, but it's really not because they've already been doing this.
Move here, move there.
They have a save forever button, but that save forever button is bullshit. It used to be for real. For example, I think I have the majority of Mass Effect Marathon 3, which was a gaming marathon that we did. Um, it was obviously our third Mass Effect marathon. We raised over $26,000 during it.
Okay.
Um, that one is up there, but not all 66 hours of it. 56 hours of it are, which is that's whatever. It's fine. Um, but and that one worked, and you hit save forever, and it worked. Same thing. We have a bunch of live RPG casts, and those worked, and
Make up your mind.
oh, what the fuck, really? Well, I mean that's pretty much game. Hey, I'm telling you to throw the bomb. There you go.
Casualty.
So yeah, the save forever feature, it's there, but now they changed this about I want to say about a year ago. Here you guys go. You can see the failure screen for dwarves. Oh no! Okay. I'm gonna restart the level. I usually do this a different way. So, how they really do it now is that if you click, the past broadcast stays, and it usually stays for a couple of days. I want to say 3 to 5. I forget the exact number. Now, that's fine. That's great. When you click save forever, it saves it. It will save it for those 3 to 5 days. But then you have to go in every 3 days and hit save forever to kind of reset the clock. That's what it does now. So them being like, oh, we were saving things forever. It's no, you don't. And the reason why I know that is because all 50 plus hours of BioShock Marathon, which was our charity marathon where we raised $11,000 in one weekend for Child's Play. We played BioShock games all weekend. I interviewed Ken fucking Levine during that. Was super proud and super, we fought through a bunch of technical issues, and we got to interview Ken Levine and Courtney Draper, who is the voice of Elizabeth in BioShock Infinite. We got to do all that. Was all gone. It just all fucking left. I hit save forever, checked it the following week, gone. Tried to get it back, and they said, well, it's not here. We don't keep archives, so you're shit out of luck. Great. Thanks, Twitch. But they said that it took them fucking a month to say that. So that's great. So that's why everyone being like, oh man, that really sucks. Dude, it never worked like this. So if you were in this to get VODs, well, you're crazy. So, but what I've been doing is I go to the past broadcast video, I immediately highlight the entire video, minus the intro where I'm testing stuff, and then or drinking coffee. And I from there, I do that, and then I immediately upload that to YouTube. Works out fine. Morning, Elklin. Good to see you. So the the videos on demand change of Twitch, not that big of a deal. The bigger deal with Twitch, and something that we are already starting to see,
Make up your mind.
to see happen, is they are now similar to what was happening on YouTube. They are now starting to lock down videos that have copyrighted music on it. Specifically the music. They're not copywriting video games, because the entire fucking site is video games. But they are putting copyright claims on the music. Now this is how it works. If in any portion of your video they find copyrighted music, if they get a hit on copyrighted music from this, I guess the moment they see that, or they find that, they will mute the next 30 minutes of audio. All of it. Morning, Holrette. Good morning. I'm just talking about the Twitch changes in case anyone hasn't heard about them. So
Yes, sir.
So yeah, so if you have copyrighted music somewhere in your video and they find it, it's obviously like an automated bot program, so it's not 100% accurate, but it seems like pretty, and it has to be like part of like the copyright music library that they're checking.
Okay.
So so yeah, so once that happens, totally. Yeah, it's the same thing that they used on YouTube. The difference now is like if they find it, they don't like block you from certain countries or do this or do that, but the past broadcast video will just mute the audio for the next 30 minutes. I'm sure it probably does the same thing on highlights. I think I just checked a highlight and I had a copyright claim on it, which is crazy because what did they copyright claim? Like the opening soundtrack to Myth, which is actually quite possible. So that's fun. Alright, I'm gonna get through there. So that has broadcasters. Holrette. Knowing about the Myth. Excellent. Well, I'm glad that you were around to see it.
Yes, sir.
I've been playing this for the past week, and not many people have known like what it is. So it's always kind of nice to have someone who actually knows what Myth is.
Make up
Awesome.
your mind.
So yeah, so this audio thing is causing issues because I would imagine, and I'm the smallest of fish in this great big pond, but I'm already seeing like, okay, I have a highlight that has music from the Myth soundtrack on it, like
Move here, move there.
like if,
Okay.
is that going to cause an issue? Like for each intro that I do, am I gonna get shit on because it has like music from the Myth soundtrack? Like I don't know. What about people that play League of Legends and have music in the background? Well, they're pretty much fucked because theoretically it would just mute the entire stream. Now, this is for VODs. This is for so it doesn't for some people on Twitch, that's not going to make a difference. Like most of the people, like the people that I follow and have a ton of viewers on Twitch, and that's where they make a lot of their money and all that stuff. They don't care about the damn,
Okay.
past broadcasts. They don't care about that. Yeah, it does not affect live streams, so they don't care. But anyone that was trying to do speedrun archives and then put them up to YouTube, what I've been trying to do is trying to put, these games up. I'm trying to do full plays and then put them up on the website. Like theoretically, I could be in some trouble. So, kind of annoying. Yeah. Holrette says, "Yeah, I like this game a lot. It actually takes some degree of intelligence and patience to play. Indeed.
Yes, sir.
I may not have either of those, but I try. I try real hard. And Hoverhead also says, my understanding is that this will not affect live streams. Only the streams that are saved. This is true. It has led to rampant speculation that eventually they will try and implement this during a live stream, which would be terrible. Alright, let's try and do this the way that they want, and then I'm going to try and do this the way that I know how to do it.
Yes. Move here, move there. Make up your mind. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. Burn. Okay. Whee. What now?
Alright, now. Hey!
Make up your mind. Catch.
Casualty.
Yep. This is...
Okay.
Oh, are they regular dwarves and not even good dwarves? No wonder I hated this mission.
Move here, move there.
Yeah, there is a distinct way that I usually play this, and it is not this. Usually I just have Balin do all the work. Balin is actually the only good dwarf that we have.
Yes, sir. Yes.
All these other dwarves are crazy. Nope.
Make up your mind. Okay.
Like that dwarf really thought he was gonna hit that goal. Like that goal. Like really. He really thought he was gonna hit him. Like that is ridiculous. You know better. You know you're not gonna hit it. Like he can hit it.
Yes, sir.
Like what are you doing? This guy sucks.
Move here, move there.
Let me do a staggered line or something kind of wide so that they
Make
don't
up your
immediately
mind.
kill themselves.
Burn. Oh, yeah.
That's fine. Elklin says that dialogue is pretty hilarious. I'm glad we have sound today. Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, the Twitch thing is weird. It's super weird. I don't know what to think about it. I find it very interesting that there are already
Okay.
websites popping up. You know, who are trying to do what Twitch like originally was doing. So it's like we're Twitch, but we, you know, didn't, but without all the changes that they've made. It's like, okay, but you don't have the reach that Twitch has, and this and the other thing. And again, it doesn't affect live broadcast just now, which is good.
Make up your mind.
Live broadcast is kind of the, you know, that's where people make their money. It's not off of that. And, you know, some people do okay on YouTube as well, but I would assume that most people don't. Like the YouTube feature is just like it's just there for like archive purposes. They don't really care all that much. I would assume, but I don't know for sure. I mean, I know that like no one checks my YouTube. It's just there so that I have a I have the ability to check my. Yeah, yeah. Fucking boy, it's fucking right.
Okay.
You know, that's just there for archive purposes for me.
Yes, sir.
Kill that goal. Damn it. You know, try and do some terrible things to you. Yeah. Yeah, this is how I usually play this level, is that I have Balin do all the work. Because he's the only one that's good.
Yeah.
Alright, what do we got? You? Sure. Because the rest of them are just normal dwarves. Like, if they were dwarven heroes, maybe. Maybe it would be okay. But they're not, so... Sometimes he does do that, though.
Yeah.
But makes up for it. Because he does the straight line drive, and that's really the shit. Well, Holret, I'm glad that you played this. Did you happen to ever play online? Did you ever play during the Bungie.net days, or did you just play single player? I forget where the entrance to the secret level is. That I forget. I think it's down. Oh, I think it's in here. I think we all just pile in there and then we get to the secret level.
Okay.
It's one of those. Okay, Hellrat says, yeah, online was chaotic, but single was where I focused. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't focus single player. Like I played through all the single player obviously and enjoyed it, but yeah, I spent a lot of time online. Well, I'm glad that you stopped on by. I'm going to be playing through the entire Myth series at some point. I think the plan is to finish Myth up. I'm going to do another game for a little bit, and then I'll move to Myth 2 after that. Oh, come on, really? See, this is where I get into trouble. Yep, this is where I get into trouble. Dead. Come on, do it. Do it. You know you want to. No fun. Alright, let me load up. Let me load up my last save. Let's see. At the time, I was in high school, and my dad at the time was very strict if we could jump online because, you know, back in 1997, one computer per household was normal. It's true. It's very true. I was playing this my freshman year of high school, and I was lucky enough that my brother got me a Macintosh. Like he had an extra Mac at his school and passed it my way, and that was how I got to play this. I remember being in a lot of tournament matches and getting disconnected halfway through them. I remember that a lot. Being like, I need this for the next hour. My dad being like, I can't give it to you for the next hour. I need the phone. That's what I remember a lot of. It's like being like halfway through a tournament and like really microing and all this stuff, and then being like, fuck, my internet connection went out. Like, this is the worst. So this Twitch stuff is pretty bonkers. I don't know if it's gonna cause. I would assume it's not gonna cause a mass exodus, but I definitely feel like there were some people on YouTube that really had to change the way that they were doing things and the way that they were looking at things.
Move here, move there. Mic up your mouth.
See, Holrat says, I also played Team Fortress 1. It was really good back then. Very different. Yeah, absolutely. And Oakland says, I don't miss dial-up. Holrat says, I miss the sound that it made. Oh, yeah, the sound of a modem
Yes, sir.
dialing in. That was great.
Catch.
That part of it, awesome. I do miss that. There is a part of me that does miss that.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to kill these guys. And then I'm gonna kill these guys. Then I'm gonna summon in my buddies,
Move here, move there.
and then I'm gonna figure out that kind of ambush area.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, like I did some research this morning. There are already new Twitches essentially showing up.
Mic up your mouth.
And they already have they're hoping that this works out in their favor because they're now launching new partner programs with this. Yeah, you should join because you could be one of the first partners we have. It's like
Yes.
first partners that you have on a service that doesn't have nearly as many users as Twitch. But if they could get some of the big streamers, that could change everything for them. All right, let's get some of the dwarves in here. Have them parachute in. I'll wait till they're in, actually. Horat says, but one thing I do remember very clearly was AOL's mail service. I used to get the CDs in the mail all the effing time. And all the girls at school were all on AOL. I told them that it sucked and I would refuse to join the club. You got mail and that shit movie came along. Oh, man. I remember getting all of those fucking... Oh, God. All of those CDs were the worst. Kind of the best. Because then you started getting them and you were like, I'm going to make something out of this. I'm going to make like a fucking... I'm going to make like a CD. I'm going to make like a coaster. Like I had mine as a coaster. Some people would microwave them put them in the microwave. Like, there was definitely stuff.
Okay.
Why do they give us so many of these dwarves?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up killing this guy.
Whee!
There's no way around that. I don't really care.
Mic up your mind.
Like, who needs 8 dwarfs? Alright. Okay. Let me save. Laura says, back in those days when you could start a conversation in any chat room so easily. It's true. Like, you could actually just have legitimate conversations. Yeah, you would go into AOL chat room. It would always have I forget what they would call it, but it would be like the geek area would be like
Okay.
it would be like Starship Bridge or fucking blah 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 tavern.
Move there.
I remember those being pretty enjoyable, of just like being able to talk to people and and then if you liked what they were doing, you could
Move
you
here,
could
move
talk to
there.
them on what was, you know, instant messenger, but not instant messenger just yet.
Yes.
You know, I remember that being a lot of fun. Yeah, AOL was actually kind of fun back in the day.
Okay.
It had a pretty good sense of community. The Yahoo had a big chat room service back in the day. Yeah, they did. I remember doing that every once in a while. But crap. Hold on, guys. That's not good. The power cord just went off. Just fell out of my computer. Hold on. There we go. Laptop back up and running. Actually didn't drop any frames, which is good. Spoke too soon? Spoke too soon? It's freaking out a little bit. It's freaking out a little bit. Yeah. It should get back up and running soon. Alright. So. Why are you so sluggish? Or it says, I can't remember much of it though, I only used it a few times. Yeah, I can't remember any specific
Okay.
conversations I ever had. Hold on. Save game. And revert to last save. Sorry, it's being a little sluggish. Because the power cord going out of my laptop. Looks like it's still going a little sluggish. Alright, hold on. Hold on just a really quick second. Just gonna relaunch the game real quick. Hopefully that will fix it. Yeah, when the power cord pops out in the middle of a game, it sometimes freaks the fuck out. Looks like it's still freaking out. Weird. Very weird. Yeah, what the fuck? God damn it. It's not one thing, it's another.
Move here.
Yeah, it should not be lagging like this. It's terrible.
Oh yeah. Yes.
God damn it. Hover says I can see some of the artwork from the manual on the window. I guess you mean the stream up here. I also loved it as well. Yeah, I spent a lot of time with the that manual was awesome. Just like the stories you could read in it and all the artwork, it was fantastic.
Micah. Yeah.
Can you do this? Can you do this one?
Yes, sir.
Damn it. Sorry guys. This of course the least happy thing that could possibly happen happens. My computer just flips out. Damn it.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully that one catches. Oh, come on. Did you get both? There we go. Thank God. Elkon says back in the days when games actually came with manuals. I know. It was the best of days.
Make up your mind.
Yeah, it's even lagging under these circumstances. This is pretty terrible. Damn it. It's always one thing or another. Alright. Well, I can probably play through it for a little bit. I'll probably play for like another 10 minutes, and then I'll call it for the day.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if I can just get through this section right here. Nintendo still does it for its Mario games, and they actually explain the moves.
Make up your mind.
Yeah, I don't know. The manuals went away in favor of tutorial missions. It's tough because I kind of like that they streamlined everything. You know, like games have become more streamlined and kind of quote unquote easier.
Yes.
But I think games have become easier, which is kind of annoying. But also, you know, I think the streamlined process is nice.
Burn. Burn. Move here, move there.
This is ridiculous.
Okay.
I'm gonna back up because there's gonna be shit coming out of them. I would think. God, one freaking power cord falls out of a laptop and then the entire freaking system flips out. This is BS.
Move here, move there.
Driving me bananas.
Yes, sir.
Horet says, yeah, true. It's all while you play, but years later, when games are no longer compatible, you won't see any real material of the game to remember. Nostalgic, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the game. I'm always amazed that this game never hit bigger than than I feel like it should have. This is fucking killing me. Sorry, guys, this is quite annoying. Shit. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, that'll do it, guys. You got him.
Oh yeah.
There you go. You got him. You're the greatest. Don't kill each other. Oh, God, it's so slow.
Yes,
Shit.
sir.
Alright, you throw your bomb.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Make up your
I'm sorry, guys. This is fucking embarrassing.
Okay. Yeah, idiot.
Oh, I hate technical issues. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna save it and then I'm gonna start working again on this tomorrow. Cause this is pretty shitty. Do this, and then I'm gonna do this. Alright, you never had Myth 2, huh? Wow. That's crazy. Myth 2 is, to me, is actually the better game. This sets up a great universe, but Myth 2 actually takes some of the quirks out of the combat system and makes it a little bit more competent. So it'll be interesting to see how you like it. If you're interested, It's not going to be the next game I play, so I'm going to finish Myth, and then I'm going to move on to something else. But it will be the game after that. So, so yeah. And I usually pick up a game, play it to completion, and then start the next game. So yeah, give the channel a follow. And we've got the website that's listed over there, and Facebook and all that. So if you want to know when those things are coming down the pipeline, that's the best way to figure it out. But thanks for stopping by.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate it. It's awesome. I'm actually gonna call it there just because my stream is acting a little wonky because of my power cord popping out of the laptop. So I'm gonna quit that, and then I'm gonna go to my main camera. So, and I know what happened. It's like that happening also probably um, freaked out XSplit a little bit. So that's always kind of annoying. But nonetheless, Horet says, thanks for playing a real game, mate. Been looking for good streams all night. Well, I definitely try my best. I had before Myth, I had just finished up a stream of Rogue Legacy, and then before that, I was playing Alpha Centauri. So there are, up on our YouTube, we have a bunch of videos that we've gone through. We've done a full playthrough of Dark Souls 1, done a full playthrough, did a full game of Alpha Centauri, but some really good stuff up there. So if you get a chance, go on our YouTube channel and check it all out. Horace says, not saying that there aren't any real games nowadays. No. I hear you. But yeah. If there's any other questions from chat, I'll take them now. But otherwise, I'm gonna head off for the day and restart my computer, and then tomorrow, um, the stream will be all good to go. And I guess we'll see what happens with Twitch over the next couple days. Um, I know that yeah, like we said, it doesn't affect the live streams. Um, so where you at? I can see daylight outside. I'm in New Jersey in the United States. So yeah, it's just about 6:40 in the morning. Uh, Oakland question: what's a good cure for a hangover? More booze now. Let's see. Good cure for the hangover. I usually like to take Advil or some form of Tylenol or ibuprofen or something like that. Lots of water. Drink lots of water. The more water you drink, because a headache is just you being dehydrated. So the more water you can drink, the better. And if you want to avoid having the hangover, have 2 drinks and then a glass of water. 2 drinks, glass of water. Do that all night. You'll pee like motherfucker, but you'll feel better the next day. So the hangover that you got now, drink lots of water, drink some Advil, and to whole Red's point, just sleep. That's all I got. The worst is if you do energy drinks and vodka. That's always the worst slash best. It steals hours away from your next day. So while at night you'll have a bunch of fun, the next day you're a zombie. So, any other questions? Sorry, my desk is a mess. I haven't cleaned up any of it. I've got my action figures are all falling over, and got all these Numenera books. So I'm working on an adventure for Sunday. Energy and vodka must do now. Hey, it's delicious. Red Bull and vodkas are delicious, but we like Amp and vodka. Those are good. Blue Amp or grape Amp or purple Amp, whatever. Those are good. Those are really good. Horace says no questions. Thanks for the stream, and now back to my quest for a good stream. I don't know if he's on right now. Hold on. Let me see. if he's on right now. I mean, you may like him, you may not. He's kind of like a major one. Let me see. Slash Manverse game. Are you online? He was streaming a lot yesterday. I usually like to watch Manverse game in the morning, or like when Laura says Red Amp is the best one. Elkman says, "Oh, I've got a Numenera session on Saturday." Well, excellent. Have fun at your Numenera session. I have one on Sunday. So. Yeah, it looks like right now Manverse game is playing Mirror's Edge. So if you want to check that out, I enjoy him. I think he's a lot of fun, and watching him play Mirror's Edge is funny because he gets motion sickness, so he can only play so much of that game before he flips out. Um, so yeah, so I would check him out. I've been watching him play a lot of Dark Souls and failing a lot. So usually he plays a little bit of Mirror's Edge too, and then he moves on to Dark Souls 2, and he fails a lot. It's pretty funny, but give it a shot. If not, sorry, steered you in the wrong direction. But all right, if there's no other questions, guys, I'm gonna log off. But have a good rest of the day. All right, see you guys later.